I'll focus on the positive first.
Yeah.
I think I don't take for granted that I have the platform that I do, the number of supporters that I do, because there have been many other people who have been beaten more brutally than I have by Antifa, just because they're not on Twitter, they don't have large followings, they've had to suffer in silence. So I'm very thankful of the large number of support that I have. The more difficult thing that I'm having to deal with now is, particularly in Portland, when I am recognized there frequently, it's by people who are critical of me and my views. So under normal circumstances, as before, I would have been able to deal with it just fine. But with what happened on the 29th of June, it has completely changed my relationship to public spaces, and I just have elevated levels of stress, because I'm still receiving ongoing threats of violence, and it's unfortunate that I have to change the way I live, but I recognize that's the price of continuing to be a public person. Can you ask that again? What has changed my perception of the media?
Has you being in the public spotlight changed your perception of the media? Or how the media conducts itself?
Absolutely. I think until recently, I didn't think that the expression or term fake news was appropriate because it's so inflammatory. But watching myself being unpersoned in real time recently with various defamatory accusations that have come out about me because of the video that was selectively released by an Antifa informant, it's made me realize how easy it is to construct a narrative and to make that narrative go viral. Particularly when some very, very influential people who work in media, almost all of them are sympathetic to each other in regards to their coverage of Antifa, and it's become, not only are they covering for Antifa, like the new goal now is to try to take me down, to silence me, to delegitimize me, and I'm refusing to back down. But it is amazing. It's not, most people don't get to experience seeing themselves smeared in headlines. It's a bit surreal. It's we live in a time now where within minutes, really, misinformation can be amplified, and to be in the middle of that is scary and terrifying. And fortunately, I got to put out my own response in a publication, but most people don't have access to that. I think Antifa sympathizers in the media are going after me because I've become a very big threat to Antifa's narrative, in that they want the mainstream to just believe that they are anti-fascist, right? And what I've been saying, even before I was beaten and robbed, is that they call themselves anti-fascist, but the tactics that they use are not just illiberal, they're criminal and authoritarian. It's really about silencing the opposition by any means necessary, including violence, including brutal violence. And a lot of the video that I had recorded in the past few years has helped shine a light on that. And then with what happened to me and me continuing to speak out, it's caught the attention of national politicians in America. And for the first time now, some senators, some congressmen, and even President Trump are speaking about Antifa. So I can see how those who are sympathetic to far-left militancy see me as a threat, because it's challenging pretty much since 2016, they've had sort of an unchallenged narrative going that Antifa are the good guys, right?